Sweet.
Now, we are joined by Ruth Lordan, love psychic, and the thing that I love about Ruth, and I'll say this to your face, you just throw out psychic readings in the middle of normal everyday conversation. Like, you can't have a conversation with Ruth without finding out a little piece of your future or what's going on inside.
Even since we've had her in studio tonight, it's a lot of what our future could look like.
Yeah. Do we want to go into yours or should we go into mine?
Nope.
Before? No, you don't.
You don't have no future. Come on now.
I have no future.
No, you're living in the now. You're living in the present. Now, about 3 years ago, you made some big changes and you made decisions and you did have a turnaround. And don't worry about heart attacks. You're always scared of those, but you take care of yourself. You're doing good deeds. You're moving forward.
Oh, wow.
What about all that pasta? What about all that pasta he eats? Is that going to kill him?
As long as you cook it right.
Yeah, no, of course I'm cooking.
Because, you know, Michael Landon made a big, it was so funny, the National Enquirer shows him eating al dente pasta, and he makes a big deal about how he doesn't cook it, and then he had stomach cancer and died.
I am blown away by you say heart attacks, because I do think about heart attacks.
Yeah, you're very worried about those things because you scream and you yell and you're high pressure, but that is how you get it out. It's the people, if you were holding it all in and like, oh, I'm gonna get him, that causes the heart attack.
Oh my God.
You scream and yell, and you might want to do some karate chops and get a punching bag.
Oh my gosh, you've got me
Just
nailed.
describing like a Saturday afternoon.
Now we brought you here because it's Valentine's Day and it's all about love here. And before we go to our viewers who obviously have some big questions for you.
Oh yeah.
Are you seeing anything? I mean, Kiona and I have been together for a long time. Everything going well? Or
oh yeah.
What do you see?
As I say, you know, years and years ago, a beautiful blonde lady came to me for a reading, desperate because you broke up with her.
Me?
Yes, and she said you were a nice guy. Listen, if my walls or my crystal ball could talk, I would need bodyguards. That's just how it is.
Is this like ghosts of dating Tony's past?
And everybody comes to me on the down low. I mean, I know what's going on. But this girl said you were a really nice guy.
I am.
And you were, and I see that, Mitchell, but you needed a woman that was strong, that was going to stand up to you, not take any of your you-know-what.
And that wasn't her.
Yeah, and she was more like, oh, gaga goo.
Oh, wow.
And those didn't work for you.
No, I never liked the gaga goo goo.
And the smart thing is you made the choice to do what you do and not get into the music. Because if you would have actually become the performer like you used to think, I want to play, I want to do this, you would have messed up and it would have never worked.
Right.
But you got the right one. I'm seeing 3 kids though, so how many are there now?
I've got 3 kids.
Yeah, and they're all going to do well,
except I got a fresh one.
Except you got some expenses coming because you got a little boy, the doctor, science, engineer. I hope you have a big college fund because he's going to want it all. Start saving.
No, I will start
the
today.
tension in there.
If you're nice to me, I'll give you lottery numbers because you're going to have to spend some money.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's talk about someone else now.
I was going to say,
I'm tired of me.
Do you see me staying in Minnesota with my husband for a while? We just got married. We're fresh out of the ceremonial path.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did. You made a good choice. You made a wise choice. There were 2 others you could have chosen, and you knew better. You chose for you.
Look at that knowing
You
smile.
chose for you. You also have the sapphire ray, so eventually you do things with helping people. You're going to have offers to make your careers move. I keep wanting you with at least 50,000, 500,000, your level in the bank saved because you cannot be making decisions financial. You cannot be making financial decisions. And your husband is going to have to right now figure out another kinds of careers and be more flexible and open because yours is rocking hard. And you are not going to put up with a house husband. Lots of people do. The new generation that you're part of, 1 out of every 3 women will. You're not one of them.
Yeah.
Well, you got me pegged, I think, pretty well. All right, but we know that you specialize in love.
Well, one of my specialties. I do sports.
Your specialties.
Love and sports.
Well, I'm on sports radio.
Oh, there you go.
That's right. Well, with people we see on our Facebook page all the time, they got all kinds of problems.
All right, so who are we talking to first? Is Riley on Skype? Oh, there she is. Hi, Riley.
Hello.
Oh, what a sweetie.
All right, so Riley.
Sweet and innocent, but not that so innocent. The last 2 years you learned.
You learned how to be innocent.
No, she learned not to be so innocent. Disney is a movie, not a lifestyle, but okay.
So what is your question, Riley? Or tell us what you want to talk to our love psychic about.
Yeah, I just want to know, am I going to eat another TV dinner alone on Valentine's Day?
Well, you should never eat TV dinners. That was like, no way, I'd forget that. This Valentine's Day, be prepared for some surprises, but you know, I see you should light candles, take a bath, and see what comes in. You give yourself roses. I do see 2 men that they're scared because you're the old school, you're the old-fashioned girl, and they know if they spend time with you on a Valentine's Day, gee, that's a commitment. And they're scared. They're scared. And you know, why don't you ask them?
Ooh.
Oh, maybe you need to start asking some questions there, Riley. And while you're in the bathtub, leave the door open. That seems like.
Have you ever asked a guy out, Riley?
Yes, actually I have.
All right, bold move. I guess you have to do it again.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got to let them know. You know, it started in, I've been doing this 44 years, and I remember in the 80s, they had all this sexual harassment nonsense, and the men got scared of asking women because they're afraid of things. So the women have to take over.
So your spirits are telling you to encourage sexual harassment in Riley's life. Is that what
No,
you're
I'm
saying?
saying to be,
Open,
yes, actually,
just
yes.
leave the door open to a little bit of sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Just a little.
All right, you
You're a
got your
beautiful
plans.
girl.
You have your plans for a night, Riley.
I now know what I need to do this weekend.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Bath, door open, sexual harassment. Thank you.
Not a
Thank
problem.
you.
Thanks,
Thank
Riley.
you, Riley.
Good luck, hon.
If the women do it, it's not harassment.
Now, we had a lot of Facebook posts when we were talking about bringing you on. Do you, like, if you see a post,
can you
if like
read?
I can try. We can
if you
try.
see the post,
That's what the crystal ball is for.
All right, and this is actually the last one that we got, the last comment that maybe you can help out, Ruth. This is from Kenny. He says, my ex lefted me because after 2 years, she found a guy who made more money than me and lefted me because she lefted because I was an Arizona sports fan. Will I ever love again? Is what Kenny wants to know.
Oh, yes, you
From
will.
the Facebook page.
Yes, you will. You know, a man named Jim Johnson here wrote a song Ray Charles sang, and it was called Can't Make Enough Money for You, Girl. So
Okay.
this is a universal problem.
All right.
And it's not about the sports fan. It's about, you also owed her some money. You owed her a few $100s. I see that. And that was like, you never paid it back, and it was kind of, you also need to get a better relationship with your mother. You've got to come clean and understand that girlfriends and wives are not mothers. And once he does that, he gets better.
Okay, and the Arizona sports fan, what's going on?
Oh, that has, she doesn't care about that.
She doesn't care
It's about the money.
Dude,
It's all about the money.
Dude, homeboy Kenny, nobody cares about that. Trust me.
You can buy front row seats to some Arizona sport thing and take her. She'll be fine.
There you go.
She just wants to be taken out. She doesn't care to what sporting events.
She doesn't care about your stupid sporting events.
All right, so next up we have Maxwell on Skype with a question, a love question. Maxwell, what do you want to talk to our love psychic about?
Hey, I have a question. So I've been with someone for a little over 2 years, and I'm kind of wondering, are they the one I'm going to be with the rest of my life?
Is there a future for Maxwell and Maxwell's significant
Will
other?
this determine whether or not you maybe propose?
No.
Now you're pressuring Maxwell.
Okay,
Come on,
I'm
leave
just
him
curious.
alone.
You know, first of all, Maxwell, stop thinking about the one. This could be the one. I'll spend the rest of my life. That is, we all graduated from that. You're in a good situation with the right kind of partner. You guys can build a win-win situation. It's up to you right now, though, to focus on you getting the job you want, getting a better career, getting settled, and liking yourself better. And this one can be a match. This can work. You also have to get about living situations. You like different kinds of places and locations.
So I'm learning so much from Ruth tonight. So there is no forever. Stop talking about forever.
Live in the now, and it
live
works.
in the now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People that I knew in the 60s who would come to me who went into their marriages with the idea of whatever are still married. The ones that went in with the, it's going to last forever are not. Also, and a lot of women are going to hate me here, but the 10-carat diamond rings are not the ones that last. In my personal experience of 100,000 people, those quarter-carat diamonds are what work.
So go for so if he gives you a big ring,
Take the money and run, because that's all you're going to get.
And Maxwell, we wish you luck with the potential love of your life, and hopefully it goes to where you want it to go.
Yeah, admit to commit.
Thank you,
Sounds
Maxwell.
good.
All right,
Thanks.
Ruth, before we let you
Wow.
go, any predictions about the show before we go to break here?
Oh,
anything,
dear.
anything
LA.
LA.
You guys, I watch you. You know, I scared Kelsey because I said, I'm your biggest fan. But I see you guys, and I see Dish Nation.
we're going to the Sunshine State.
Hell yeah!
It's overrated. But, they may do it from there. You guys should be the Dish Nation. You guys should have a lot more people,
That's what I'm
more
saying.
stuff, me included. But get this going. You guys are funnier. It's more creative. You're not jaded. Your energy is still going up. All
right.
of them are like, oh, yeah, man, we're all done.
Nice.
You guys are still rock and rolling, and you still have soul.
I think she saw that right in there, people.
She is totally on. Before I met you, Ruth, I thought that psychics were BS. Now I think you are right on.
Well,
You
thank
know what?
you.
Thanks
very
for being
much.
here and for the great
you're
advice.
welcome.
And maybe, who knows, maybe y'all learned something
All
tonight
right,
from our love psychic.
if you need a reading from Ruth Lordan, we'll put the link to her website up on the TV on the Fly Facebook page. Ruth, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.